Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brooke if you're new here, and if you're not new here you already know me. Today we're going to be talking about my main character in my work in progress, and not necessarily just my main character, but just the process of building a main character in general. I've been watching a lot of Abby Emmons videos lately. I will link her in a card up here, and I've been watching videos about character building, and she really talks a lot about how your character has to have some kind of internal motivation for them to be interesting and for them to be relatable. And I definitely can see now that my strong suit in writing is not character building, which is quite unfortunate because characters really do make the story. If you don't have interesting characters that people can easily fall in love with, they're not going to care about what happens to them. And I know that I've put books down because I'm not relating and I'm not interested in the characters. So I just want to talk about her character profile template that she made. It's a downloadable PDF. You can go to her website. I can link it in the description. And I've been going through that to try and develop my main character a bit more. So this is kind of funny because I actually don't have a name for my main character quite yet. I'm pretty sure that for the whole, for a good portion of the book, she's going to be referred to with a nickname. So she's super well known as an assassin, and she's going to be referred to by a nickname for the better part of the story until she meets the love interest, and eventually she's going to reveal her name to him. But she doesn't tell her name basically to anybody. So she is 21, she's an assassin, and she has silvery gray hair and emerald green eyes. It's a fantasy story, so you gotta, describe your character's eyes using gems. Is there even any other way? I know it's really cliche, I'm sorry. But anyways, so I'll tell you a bit of what I have developed for my character so far. So I want her to be kind of void of emotion. So she doesn't really feel any remorse for killing. She doesn't trust easily, and she kind of has a hard time getting close to people. Her parents were killed and her little sister was taken when she was younger. They don't know, or she doesn't know where the little sister is or what happened to her or who took her. So she struggles with trusting people and getting close to people because she thinks that when she does, then something bad is going to happen to them. In the prologue or the first chapter of the story, I haven't decided yet, she actually has to kill someone close to her, and that is really kind of a turning point in her kind of, feeling about death and killing. I think at that point she kind of decides that she's not going to feel bad anymore, because if she does, it'll kind of just destroy her. So she turns into an unfeeling kind of person. So it did bother her in the beginning, and I wanted to do a thing where she says this kind of short prayer every time someone dies or she kills someone. But then there's a turning point, like I said, when she has to kill someone that she's close to, and she stops saying that prayer. And I think that she does feel bad for unnecessary death. But the death that she's causing as an assassin is necessary, because if she doesn't, it's part of her job. So she gets hired by wealthy and powerful families to do their dirty work for them, basically. And eventually, she's going to get hired to infiltrate this household to get information. There's two parents and a son. The son, actually, his story kind of parallels her family's story. So his parents hid him, and he was supposed to go to the academy and train as an assassin. When he was of school age, they hid him for his safety. Now she has come in, and they're going to fall in love eventually. So it parallels to her little sister's story about being kept from the academy, except obviously his parents got away with it and hers didn't. So Another quirk that I thought about was that she carries around a notebook and records her kills in it, so she records the names of them. And that's kind of just like a little quirky thing she has. I'm not really sure what the significance of it is going to be yet, but I thought it was a good thing to have. So in terms of internal conflict or inner conflict, basically I've kind of thought about it, and I want my character, I think, so what is the thing that she wants, and what is the fear that's stopping her from getting what she wants? So I think that what she really wants is to be close to people and have a family. Even if she maybe doesn't really know that yet, there's going to be hints of that scattered throughout the beginning of the book until she really realizes, like, wow, you know, I really just want to be close to someone again because I haven't been in so many years. And I think she's really just alone. But her fear is that she's terrified that something bad is going to happen to the people she gets close to, because that's all she's ever known. And obviously that's not necessarily true, but she thinks it is. Something else that is on this character worksheet is, what does she most often look down on people for? And I thought that I could kind of play with this and make it really interesting. So I think that she looks down on people for being weak, because she's had to live her life, you know, as a pretty strong person, and she still is, and she looks down on people who are willingly weak. So when she meets the love interest, she really doesn't like him at first, because he's chosen, not even that it was a choice, because you're supposed to go to the academy, but his parents kept him from the academy, and he never learned to fight, he never learned to protect himself, and she really resents him for that, because she thinks that, you know, being weak is pretty much the worst thing that you can be in life. And that kind of just ties together her whole personality of why she is the way she is. So she puts on this mask of, you know, nothing bothers me, I'm tough and whatever, but it's really because she doesn't want to be seen as weak, because she sees that as just the worst thing. So I don't know how to build on this. I need to do a little bit more research into character arcs, because I don't know enough about it yet to kind of know how she's going to grow throughout the story. And I'm not really sure where else the plot is going, but the plot is definitely coming along a lot better than the main character is, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I forced myself to not write for a little while so that I can just develop the main character enough so that, you know, I can form a cohesive character arc, which I also have to do more research on. I think I might have mentioned that already. But yeah, so ultimately, you know, she really just wants to be close to people and have that kind of connection again, but she doesn't really know how because she's so terrified of what's going to happen if she does. But that is kind of it for my character. I'm really hoping that I can develop it a bit more. Like I said, it's nowhere near done. Let me know in the comments what you guys do when you develop your characters, and let me know about the internal motivation of your characters, because I would love to know. This isn't really meant to be an advice video. It is not. It's certainly not helpful at all. I just wanted to do a little ramble about my work in progress, my characters, and kind of the struggles I've been having, because I'm sure that other people can relate, and I just, you know, I think it's fun to just talk it out. Even if I'm just talking to the camera, I feel like I'm kind of talking it out, and honestly it helps me get ideas. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below telling me about your main characters. And that's pretty much it for this video, so I will see you in the next one. Bye!